Started with break number 4000B. This is our Road to WrestleMania kickoff, and this is a part of the week-long WrestleMania promo you see at the top of the screen. All WWE breaks with myself and JML this week, every single one from Wednesday through Sunday, will be eligible at the end of the week. We're going to random off run a duck race for an Undertaker, Liv Morgan, and LA Knight 11x17 autograph photo. Those are Fanatics exclusive. Fanatics authenticated. They're really, really sick. We actually have 2 of each of those, and we're going to be framing those and putting those up in the office at some point. So that's what this break qualifies for. We have a 10% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 3 spots on the break. Your fillers in this one: Lincoln, William O'Neill for 2, Ramrod, Will S for 2, Kane Train for 2, Justin G, Brandon M, Benjamin K, Dan A for 2, Matt for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Matt, if you're in chat and you want to convert, please let me know.
There was no note.
No note, so let me know if you want to convert in the next 20 seconds or so. Chris for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Thank you, Caveman. I hope your week's been better, dude. I know you've gotten a lot of nice hits in the last couple nights. Never convert, says DCQ. Matt, if you're here, you want to convert, I'll give you like 20 more seconds. Let's roll, he says. Never convert. All right, 30 names. Top 3 are going to make it on in. He's looking for 2 out of 3 right here. Or he's looking for the good old sweep. 9 times. Top 3 are in the break. Let's go. There's 3 right there. 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 9. Oh, Matt. Matt, I'm so sorry. William O'Neill, Ramrod, and Chris making it on in. Matt, I'm so sorry. He says all good. He says all good. I'm sorry, homie. If there's any saving grace, it's that you got 10 entries into the giveaway at the end of the night. It's a pretty decent giveaway tonight because all the breaks are bigger, and I want to take care of you guys on the filler giveaway later tonight. So, William O'Neill, Ramrod, and Chris making it on into the break.
Blame Ramrod.
All right, you guys know how we break WWE. It is done by first name letter style format. So American Nightmare Cody Rhodes goes to Amen. The Rock goes to Amen. We disregard the word the in front of everybody's name, and I think that should just about cover it. Once again, I do have a prize for everybody at the end of this one, just like the last one. David P on top, down to Chris A, gonna be on the bottom. Your first of, I think, 10 WrestleMania breaks this week between me and JML. 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 7. Brett E on top. Chris H on the bottom. I think the number is 10 WWE breaks this week. 2 every night from here through Sunday. And then probably a D-Gen third one on Sunday night. Amen on top, UVXY, Z, and 1 on bottom. 7 times, that's right. 7 times. Jeezy, what are you doing back there? 6 and 7, L up top. F and G gonna be on the bottom. What's up, Viking?
Oh, you've
been in bed all day. Oh, Viking, are you sick or did you just sleep all day? Brady with L, Chris A with T, Brian K with S Men, Viking with S Men, looking for Stone Cold Seth, Mike F with J Women and E, Andrew B with R Men, MJ with H and I, Ramrod with J Men, Brad O with A Men, Caveman with B Women, Daryl with C Men, David P with M and W, Alan with C Women, Jamie B with D, William O'Neill with NOP and Q, Christian H with A Women, Lincoln RNS Women, Scott L UVXYZ1, 3 Fire K, Ramrod B Men, Christian H F and G. What's that? Rigged. 3 Fire with K. That's rigged. That's a rigged ball game. I'll give you guys a minute or so to talk trades. Check on a couple of things. Make sure my Mariners won. Mariners did, in fact, win. Dodgers are up 7-6 in the 4th. Holy cow, what is happening in that game? The Pirates beat the Nats. I didn't see that coming. When I started this stream, like, all those games were in progress.
You have Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior, Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, Uncle Howdy, Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior. Yep. Philly cost me $7.50 on a 5-leg parlay. Philly cost me on a parlay today, too.
Philly cost me.
All right. I don't see any trades. We have 3 years of Select. We have 2 Sapphire, 2 Breaker's Delight, and Undisputed. Where should we start? We'll start with 24 Select and work our way back.
Julia Gold.
Julia Gold would be awesome. Grab some top loads, grab some 1-touches. Undisputed is not cheap. Like $700 a box. Triple H autos in that one. There's a quad booklet of the 4 horsewomen on that checklist. There's Sting autographs. We never pulled a Sting auto before. He's on that checklist for S-Men. So breaking, you have Sting auto chances. Stephanie Vaquer is going to be in this box only. This is 24 Select Hobby. Stephanie Vaquer is in this one. This is 24 Select Hobby ringside. Nikita 101 Black ringside inbound. William of Crap. Oh my gosh. If we hit that card, I would lose my damn mind. Who? Who is Sting? Alright, Select up first. 24 all the way back to 22. Dropping cards. We've got Ron Simmons, Roman Reigns ringside, Ultimate Warrior, and Freddie Blassie. 72 of 125. Am I familiar with Michael Arroyo? I know of Michael Arroyo. Bailey wants to marry me, says Big Jerry. I think she's already married. Maybe you can get... Maybe if you live in Utah, that'll all work out for you. Denver card show this weekend. Let us know how it goes. Cora Jade, Wesley, Alexa, and Miz. She's not married anymore? Oh, jeez. You guys keeping tabs on that kind of stuff? R-Truth, Nikita, Braun. And there's going to be Superstar Billy Graham for S-Men, 44 of 149. Have I made my official WrestleMania predictions? I will make my official WrestleMania predictions in Friday's video. One's already scheduled, ready to go, so I've already made them, but you guys have to wait till Friday to hear them. You might have a special appearance from Run Good Wife in that video. Alba fires our first auto for A Women Christian H. No more WWE tonight, DCQ. Right now we're running right on schedule. And we're not going to go super late tonight because JML has tomorrow, Friday. We will be live for a couple hours doing something cool. Slage at 1, yep, part of the, the Secret Hervis. Sensations, Carmelo Hayes, 63 of 99. DCQ, plenty more wrestling breaks this week. Be live every single day until Sunday with wrestling breaks, and that includes Friday. Batista, Tegan Knox, Bret the Hitman Hart, and there's Bailey. Bailey to 25 on the ringside. Going to be women, that's Caveman. 16 of 25 on the Bailey tie-dye to 25. Going to be women. That's over 100, let me know. I don't think it is. I think it's probably like a $50 card. AEW is great tonight. Be watching that tomorrow. Roman, Bianca for B Women. Shotzi. I'm going to be watching AEW and NXT tomorrow. Trying to get those in. Trying to stay up with everything. Make sure we watch everything as it happens. DDP, Oscar, Psycho Sid, and Jimmy Hart. Mouth of the South, baby. I can't tell you that, Bensky. Can't tell you that. Lexus King, Miz, and Uncle Howdy on the ringside, or on the premier level silver die cut. Am I going to watch Stand and Deliver at 9 a.m.? I am not. I'm going to watch it at noon because the pre-show for WrestleMania starts at 2, so... If I wake up at noon and start watching it, I can watch everything on Saturday. and then break for you guys after Mania. Piper Niven, Chad Gable. Our second auto is there. That's Breezy, Tyler Breeze for Chris A. And Rhea. Kane or Undertaker? Always Undertaker. Love Kane, but give me Undertaker. This box of select has not been it. 2 not so great autos. We did have a Bailey to 25. Live on the Sensations and Katana Chance for K. Going to 3 Fire. 158 of 249. 3 boxes of Select, 2 boxes of Sapphire, 2 boxes of Breaker Delight, and 2 boxes of Undisputed. No Zebra, Luca Crucifino, Carmella, and Brett on the tricolor to end the box. 23 Select. This one is getting increasingly hard to find. There is, like, no cases out there anymore of this one. There's only loose boxes. I can still get cases of 22 through one distributor for, like, God, they're over 300 a box now. This one is, like, $350 a box, and that's a good price. We ripped so much of this stuff. I remember I had a photo case of this. I was going to keep it for a while. What happened to it? What happened to that case? JML? Let's not bring back old stuff. We have X-Pac, Kofi Kingston, and Emma. Is that a ringside die cut? Yeah. Ringside die cut? Yep. Of Indy Hartwell. These are super rare. Going to MJ. These are super duper rare. These are like, there's like rumored to be only 2 of these in the world. Yeah. These are non-numbered, but they're rumored to be numbered to 2. Did Select MLB print Dragon Scales again this year? Not that I have seen. Indy Hartwell on the ringside die cut. We've only pulled like 3 of these. I think one was Hogan and one was Alexa, if I'm not mistaken. Indy Hartwell ringside die cut. Super rare. Rock on the silver and a ringside of Sugar Shane Helms for S-Men. I miss Isla Dawn. I miss Isla. Kevin Owens. Jimmy Uso, Braun Breaker, and the Queen, Charlotte Flair. On the orange for Allen, 20 of 49. WWE said there can only be one woman in the company with her name starts with I, so the other 2 have to go. Sorry, Isla and Indy. EO is it. We have our first auto right here. Randy. Almighty Bobby Lashley. Ivar. Kofi. Jerry Sags. Going to J-Men. Ramrod is our first auto.
Pulled the 101, I think. Or that or the Brian Knobs.
You pulled the Brian Knobs White Sparkle 101. I own that card. Jerry Sags on the auto. I have the Brian Knobs 101 White Sparkle.
I did. Was Thrasher. I pulled the Thrasher 101.
Roxy, Yoko, Cora Jade, and Eddie Guerrero. Jimmy Uso, No Yeet, Dakota, Rey Mysterio, Otis. This Jey Uso versus Gunther match. I'm very curious. Here comes a Lolani Kai auto. Let's see. Ray Bray Wyatt going to be men. Ramrod, light blue. L.A. Knight, yeah. Dijak. This could be a major bounty right here. 179 of 249. Bray. 650 of you watching. 520 likes. Thank you guys for getting us up for 500 tonight. Gunther retains. I do not see Gunther retaining. I don't see it happening. I see new champ Jey Uso. Shawn Michaels. Mark Coffey. Ultimate Warrior. And Tatum Paxley. That's what I think is going to happen. We have a Mem right here. Mommy. Cameron Grimes. Cora Jade. Shawn Michaels on the red. And Dolph Ziggler, 45 of 49 on the Mem. Going to D. Going to Jamie. For the DZ. Is he still TNA World Champ?
No.
He not the...
Hendry.
Joe Hendry, that's right. Joe Hendry beat him, that's right. I watched that match. Never mind.
Yeah.
89 and 149. That's when JML was gone, and I ordered that pay-per-view. Just a random Sunday. I was just here by myself.
Missed me.
I did not miss you.
Come on.
The time away was very nice. Anytime you want to go to Vegas. Anytime you want to go back.
I'll take more time. It's fine.
Brutus, Undertaker. Apollo Cruz going to Amen, going to Brad. It's going to be numbered 83 of 99. I have $900 in Jey Uso buyback, so I hope you... Yeah, I know. I have more Jey Uso than I do Gunther, and I have more Tiffany than I have Charlotte. So I'm kind of hoping that Jey Uso and somehow Charlotte loses. But I think Jay's going to win, and I think that Tiffy is going to lose. EO, DDP, Karrion Kross, Otto. Austin Theory is our next auto. Going to Amen, going to Brad. Austin Theory could be Randy Orton's opponent. I could see it. Penta or Dom winning the IC title. Dirty Dom going to be your IC champion. Last pack, this box did not come through either. Asuka. Matt Riddle, Zoe Stark on the snapshot, and a ringside. Another indie on the ringside. Alright. You guys know what I want to see. I'm not allowed to be partial in these breaks, but I would love to see a certain card for the NOP and Q spot in this box. I'd probably cry. I would not cry. I might have cried yesterday, though. I had a good little cry yesterday on tax day. Yeah, that Noam Dar 101 incoming. We have a auto in the first pack. There's gonna be John Cena. I'm not an ugly crier. That's Run Good Wife. Your first auto. Matt Riddle. Actually, that's just Riddle, excuse me. Going to our men, just good old Riddle when they were shortening names. 65 of 99 for our men, going to Andrew B. On the Riddle. Bro. If you could hear that music at Mania. Riddle versus Randy. Tag team, or they do a tag team. I forgot to write off all the Nikita purchases, yep. MLW would let him come back for a match, right? Of course they would. Shawn Michaels. Randy on the scope. Kit Wilson. Bobby Lashley. Triple H. JC Jane. $1 Million Man. And Aaliyah. Who remembers Aaliyah? Aaliyah was in development for like 8 years. Called her up and she like couldn't promo. Barely worked the ring. Roman. Rhea Ripley to 25. Tie-dye of Mommy going to RNS Women. That's Lincoln. Yeah, that's a one-touch. 22 of 25, your first one-touch of the break. Rhea Ripley on the first-year select tie-dye mem. Riddle, yeah, Riddle was kind of a real big mess right there, and I think he has 2 strikes on his wellness policy. If the wellness policy is even a thing anymore. I'm not sure if it is.
They don't test for marijuana.
Yeah, they stopped testing for weed, but I don't know if they still have the 2 strikes thing. Because Jeff Hardy has 2 strikes against him, too. We'll hit the squirrels for Rhea. First one touch of the break. Yeah, it'd be a risk. If they brought Riddle back, it would be a risk for him doing anything other than, you know, just jobbing out and being around the show. They did have Jeff on NXT, but it was in a low-risk situation, you know. I wish I was a black one-touch, but it's not. That's Ilya Dragunov. Maurice and John Cena. Global Impact, that is going to be our global icon of Finn. And Brett the Hitman Hart on the lime green. That is going to be numbered 4 of 49. Going to B-Man, going to Ramrod. At one point, weed wasn't allowed in WWE, and now it is. Now it is. They allow it now.
Oh, is that what all Riddle did?
Maybe. He probably did some other stuff.
Did some cocaine.
He probably did some party drugs. Apollo Crews. Kevin Owens on the t-shirt match. 3 of 249. They're never going to bring RVD back. It's kind of sad that RVD just looks like old now. He can still go in the ring, though, kind of. He can still hit his spots. He can't really put together a great match. We saw him on AEW a couple of times. But he can still hit all of his spots. Roderick Strong. JC. Just a little slower in the ring, you know. RVD on a Legends deal. RGL, if you haven't heard, Triple H, Roman, Rhea will be on Pat McAfee on the Friday morning. That's cool. Madcap Moss and LA Knight. Come on. Show us a gold. Show us a black one on. Show us something. Veer, Butch, and Jinder. Jimmy Uso and RVD. Godfather smoked like crazy, but that's before they did the wellness policy. Joe Gacy. Goldberg, Roman, Silver. Rick O'Shea from AEW.
You know Randy's not so good,
Randy has 2 Randy can do whatever he wants, though. We have blue in here. There's a ringside Mandy Rose. Xavier. Io. Gunther. And Shotzi going to Lincoln. RNS Women. 156 of 199. Thank you, Jay Hill. I appreciate that. Last pack of 22. It's not going to happen, is it? We have an auto in here, but the dream of a 101 is dead. At least for this box. Boa, Randy, Edge, Braun, Cowboy Bob Orton for C-Men Daryl. Select did not treat us very good. Man. Alright, Chrome has got to pick it up a little bit. Chrome and Undisputed still in this break. Cowboy Bob. And it's time to do some Sapphire. Those were not the greatest boxes. Raven in his shopping cart making a Mania appearance? I don't think so. Alright, 2 Sapphire, 2 Breakers Delight, 2 Undisputed still in this break. Long, long way to go. 9-box mixer. Need to see a Paparadasha. We haven't. I don't think we hit a Tony D'Angelo Paparadasha, and that's been it so far. Another one right about now would be nice. There's Lyra. I did not see Braun Breaker at the Masters. No. Scarlet is gonna be 28 of 75 RNS Women.
Gosh, Steve. I did hit the KO one.
JML hit the KO 101. Yep. Forgot about that. What happens on JML's channel stays on JML's channel. Ren Sinclair.
It was on your channel.
No, whatever you do on my channel doesn't happen. I'm always zoned out. Birdo, Tony D'Angelo. What happened on my channel?
Today on my IG, if you guys want to see that. All the lunchtime.
What happened?
The lunchtime hits.
Bronson Reed, Thea Hale, Braun Strowman, Nikki Cross. Box is setting up for a big auto right here. Watch. Or not. Naya. Oro Mensa. Raven's a good talker. Adriana Rizzo is your auto. Going A women. That's Christian H. Adriana Rizzo. Truck bites healing nicely. I know my truck bites. Yeah. Rizzo. Come on. Gotta get better than Rizzo, right? We have to 25 behind the punker. Thank you, Trish. Tank Ledger. CM Punk to 25. Oh. Yeet. 16 of 25. Jey Uso. Is that part of the buyback? It's Sapphire, so I don't think it is. Going to J-Men. That's Ramrod. Yeet. So if it's not part of the buyback, it's probably not $100 then, I would guess. Somebody comp me. Somebody comp me. Jey Uso to 25. Lincoln wants to buy that one. Lincoln wants to buy that one with his no money that Walter said he had. I like the whole Vampiro thing in WCW. I thought that was a good storyline. The Flock was a good storyline. Triple H, Mankind, and R-Truth. Old Mick Foley gonna be breaking over on Blez on Friday night. They're doing a big WWE break over there. I saw.
I don't know if he's gonna be there for 4 hours.
I don't think Mick's gonna sit there with. I don't think Mick and Jared are sitting there for 5 hours ripping 8 cases. I don't see it happening.
There's no way.
Maybe Bray, rest in peace. Zelina and Finn. I don't know. The 50 sold for $66. Okay, fair enough. We'll put Jay in a one touch. Close enough. Right around $100. Why not? We have 1 pack left. We should have 1 more color. Should have 1 more color in this first box. Maybe that him and Backer will sit here for 5 hours ripping wrestling.
Maybe they'll be sitting, but I don't know if they're actually going to be doing the break.
16 and 25. Jey Uso. Yeet. Here.
Am I crashing out? Hell yeah, I'm crashing out.
Crashing out. Lincoln's going to crash out when he sees that card. Show us Papa. We have gold. Brinley Reese and Jakara Jackson, Noam Dar, and gold. Alba Fire going to A Women. Kurt, thank you, man. I appreciate that. 32 of 50. It's good to see you, man. Going to A Women, going to Christian H. All right. Sapphire number 2 loading on up.
It's Pad Paradasha or something like
Pad Paradasha. Call it Paparadasha. And if I'm wrong, and I'm okay with that. We're still waiting from a payment from Jordan. Be sure to get that in for all those fillers you purchase later. Otherwise, we'll have to return them to the store, and I don't like to do that. Rob Cordova also waiting for a payment from you. Paula Cruz, Sol Ruka, your new speed champion, and Dion Lennox. Garage account balanced out. You have the Dodgers also. Gunther, Kit Wilson, Hulk Hogan, and Oba Femi. Was it Oba, Javon, and Trick Williams that stand and deliver? I don't know who's going to win that one. I feel like Javon Evans is could win it. We have an NXT orange auto right here. Carmen Petrovic would be probably the top of the mark. Another Jey Uso to 25. JC Jane, 8 of 25 for J Women. Going to Mike F, 8 of 25 JC. Probably not a one touch. She has a good signature though. Probably about a $50 auto, I would guess. Guess about $50. Seth freaking Rollins. We got our LIV Golf left side coming up next. I think JML is going to rip that one for you guys. And then I think he's going to rip the second WWE of the night for you guys too. LA Knight, 30 of 75. Going to L. Drew McIntyre and Chad Gable. LA Knight to 75. Few packs left. These Sapphires have not been the greatest. Ivar, Bronson, Undertaker for you, going to Scott, and Charlotte Flair. Not part of the buyback, though. You would think that they would do, $20 on the Sapphires, too, but... So, it's a big set. That's the thing about Sapphire. Do I remember Sarah Lee? I do not know. That's the thing about Sapphire. They're some of the best-looking cards, but it is tough to hit a big parallel of a top name. Eric and Adam Pearce. There's a gold. Also, them not putting case hits or anything like that in here also kind of hurt. Valhalla. And that's going to be Shayna, 5 of 50, Shayna Baszler. Going to S-Women, going to Lincoln. They should have put Sapphire Selections, case hits, and autos in here. Would have like pumped up the product a little bit. They needed some sort of case hit. Agreed. Orange to wrap it up.
Should have done a Sapphire Selection.
Yeah, The Miz, Ludwig. Maurice, 1 of 25, going to MNW. That's going to be David P.
I keep that.
Maurice, JML buyer. On the Maurice to 25.
Probably goes for like 50, 60.
JML buyer for 50, 60 bucks, he says. Helix is not in there. Helix are in these, though. This is 2025 Top Scroll Breakers Delight. We have 2 boxes. And then we will wrap this up with 2019 Undisputed. Going way, way back. 2019 Undisputed. We will have another Undisputed break at some point. I'm not sure which day. But there will be another Undisputed break. Which WrestleMania match am I looking forward to the most? Probably the women's triple threat and the main event with Cody and, is that Black? We have Black to 2. Black to 2, I think.
Yeah, Black Geo.
We might have 2 Black Geos in here.
What?
Yeah, I think we have 2 Black Geos. SmackDown, NXT. Alright, I think one's a women's division. Black Geo to 2. We have 2 of them. Asuka, 86 of 125. Black Geo to 2. Of Lyra Valkyria, 1 of 2. Going in the black 1 touch. Your women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra to 2. I was just comping out some of her stuff because I have a red refractor to 5. Yeah. Her stuff's moving up. 1 touch that one. We have another black incoming. We're going to save that one for last. There's John Cena. Let's put this one on the back. Save that one for last. Ariana Grace, 62 of 75. Thea Hale. Lucian Price. Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Our first auto is Ivar for H and I. Straight to the autos. Ava is our next auto.
It's like you knew.
I knew that the color was what was in this box that mattered. Bronco Nima, 36 to 75, and we have another Geo.
Come on.
Big Geo. Let's go.
Legend. Oh.
Going to Bryking, 2 of 2 black geometric Seth freaking Rollins. Hey, wow. Those were 2 of the nastiest black geos we could have asked for. We're going full contrast on these. Going to Bryking. He said he slept all day, woke up just in time for this break. Bryking, if you want to sell this one, I know the Seth Super Collector. I know somebody who would probably pay close to top dollar on that one. Couple of black GTIs right there. Lyra, 2 Geos, number 2. Lively gonna need to start working OT. What does that mean, Dendonis? Oh, Lively a buyer? Yeah, Lively might be asking for some extra work this month. Seth Rollins and Lyra both to 2. That was a big box of Breakers Delight right there. First time we've ever seen 2 blacks. 400 plus. Probably about double whatever a red refractor is sold for.
Those black geodes, dude, crazy.
1 more Breakers, and then we've got 2019 Undisputed. Alright, 1 more box. Show us a Super Fractor. Any super is good for 720 bucks in our breaks. It could be the worst super in the product. Any super good for 720. We have a gold auto. We have a case hit on the back. We have a purple. Where's our autos? There we go. Trish Stratus. Thank you, Trish. 18 of 75. Case hit. Do 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 do. John Cena for Ramrod. WrestleMania 21. What's 21? Was it? Oh, that's it. Yeah.
JBL.
Dude, they were showing WrestleMania 24 earlier this week. The triple threat with Triple H and Randy Orton and John Cena. I've watched this match a million times. One touch out, one on up. Carmella. Akam. Razor, 89 of 99. Surface check on the Trish. Akam, 63 of 75. We have purple to 10. Of Stevie Turner, 8 of 10. Going to S Women, going to Lincoln. Tonga Loa is going to be 96 of 99. Ivy Nile. Chelsea Green. For C Women, going to Allen. And Gold NXT. Womp womp. 37 to 50, Joe Coffey. On the Ramrod. We're on to Undisputed. What's up, Goon Collector? Got WrestleMania 14 on the TV right now and the basketball game. Stevie Turner, not who we were looking for. Jackson Trio on card, numbered auto, sell or hold. I don't really have an opinion. Was that bounty on the Joe Coffey? Was that 37? Was that? Oh my God, that was a bounty for Ramrod too. $100 bounty for Ramrod.
Here comes the money.
Thank you, Jay.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
$100 for Ramrod. Thank you, Goon Collector. JML is not on vacation. Unless he wants to be. What? What? $100 for Ramrod coming back. Did you watch WrestleMania 9, Doc? I have not seen the WrestleMania 9 doc yet. Been too busy. Been cooking. Alright. Oh, we got to one-touch up the WrestleMania. What am I thinking? We'll put that in a silver. Probably watch a WrestleMania 9 doc next week. There's too much wrestling. Not enough time. Look at that. Get that in the contrast, too, in the silver mag from GTI. Congratulations, Ramrod. And we're on to Undisputed. 10 hits, 8 autographs or autographed relics per box. Sting, Triple H. There's a women's Horsewomen 4-way booklet in this one. Sting is in 2019, yeah. Becky Lynch, Bayley, Charlotte, and Sasha Banks. Haven't never done this. I don't think we've ever done this in the breaks. Ever. I think we've done 2020. I don't think we've ever done 2019. See if I remember.
We definitely did not do this. Yeah. Maurice has an auto in here.
Yep. Dolph Ziggler. Canvas of Sting. This is the Schamberger canvases.
Oh, that's sick.
These sell for like 15, 20 bucks-ish. We have Cedric is going to be a numbered green. And Eric Young is our first auto. 8 autos, so we're going to get some bad names. 105 of 199 EY. EY and Sting on this Schamberger. That's going to be non-numbered. There are artist proofs that are signed. Cedric is numbered 21 of 50. Yeah, EY was, were they part of Sanity in WWE?
Yeah, Sanity was good.
Dude,
NXT.
we might get full packs of guys and gals that are gone from WWE. Very good chance.
Could get a Luke Harper on him. Yeah.
Luke Harper is on the checklist, yeah. Jeff Hardy no longer with the company. Xavier Woods still there. Sting. Jey Uso. Adam Cole, baby. 1 of 99 on the Adam Cole
Yeah, he
auto.
signed all
Yeah. Adam Cole for 8 men going to Brad.
Vanilla Midget.
What is he? He's a champion over there.
He took the belt off the Daniel.
Yeah, what is he? The TNT champ?
Or
TBS?
Whatever.
No, TNT, because TBS is... I always remember TBS is the women's belt because Jade called it that bitch show. That's how I know. That's how I can tell the difference. Aleister Black, he'll be back.
Yeah,
He's going to be back. Alexander Wolf, he's never coming back. Ruby Wright to 25. Killian Dane. Try that again. Roman. Killian Dane, 2 of 50 before he cut his hair.
That's Nikki Cross' husband.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know he's married to Nikki Cross.
100%. Yeah.
Killian Dane. Ruby Wright, 0 for 3 on autos. Yeah, autos are...
Insanity members so far.
Yep, 37.99 on the Ruby.
He might be back. Who?
Killian Dane coming back?
Or Alice.
For what? Aleister Black is coming back. Aleister, Rusev are both rumored to be coming back. Shinsuke is going to be on the canvas. Shinsuke canvas for S-Men going to Breaking. Ruby Soho going to come back.
Value of 10.
We can only hit the bounty 1 time per break. Big E on the orange. There's Drake Maverick.
He
The
is
hell?
entertaining.
He is good. Mem of Charlotte Flair. Peak Charlotte, question mark. Looks so different.
Took the balloons out.
Black is not going to be Orton's opponent. They're not going to have Aleister Black come back and lose. They're not going to have Orton lose at Mania. 46.99. So I would be willing to bet money Aleister Black is not his opponent. I strongly believe Black is not coming back for that match. Gonna see the Iconics in this set? We'll see. Drew Gulak. Liv Morgan from the Riot Squad. Shayna. Killian Dane. Tommaso Ciampa on the autographed Relic 41 of 120. 0 for 4 on autos. Tommaso going to Chris A.
That was like prime Ciampa though, right in the set.
I think Aleister Black is going to be on Raw and Rusev is going to be on SmackDown. That's my bold prediction. Or not so bold prediction. We have a blue. Is that a canvas? That is a canvas. Is that Aleister? No, that's Andrade, isn't it? Oh, that's Aleister Black. That's Aleister Black.
That's on John.
Well, it kind of looks like Andrade.
Oh my God.
It kind of does. Kind of looks like Andrade. They're both for Amen either way. That's nothing to be laughing at. Rey Mysterio. Harper. That's just going to go to H for Harper. Not Luke Harper.
Oh, that's what they called him. Harper.
Just Harper. Natty is going to be on the Relic. 8 of 25 on the Natty. Going NOP and Q. William O'Neill. It definitely looks like him when he was in... Okay, come on now.
It does not look like illegal.
Aleister Black, Andrade.
Just jobbers.
They were both with Zelina Vega at one point. One was in storyline, one's in real... It's fine. Come on now. I'm doubling down. I'm doubling down. That kind of looked like Andrade. I'm doubling down. Hey, there's one of the Iconics, Peyton Royce. And Deonna Purrazzo. Sure, very short stint in NXT. Aiden English. Asuka on the orange. Braun Strowman is going to be on the patch auto 1 of 10.
Wow.
Braun Strowman for B-Men going to Ramrod. What is that? 0 for 6 on autos. That's to 10, so that's not bad. It is authentic ring worn too.
That was like kind of prime show.
That's why Charlotte got divorced. She thought it was Andrade.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. 59 of 99 on the Asuka. Oh, and 3.
They were saying
They're still chanting 0 and 3 at Charlotte. Who is that? Kind of looks like Becky. No, that's Sasha. Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks on the canvas. Got Kofi Kingston. Luke Gallows on the nerd. Oh my god, I need that shirt.
Nerd.
Nerd! I need that shirt. Nerdometer.
Oh my god. You guys are.
Shayna Baszler is your auto. Shayna 25 of 199
You
going
guys
to
are
S1.
brutal. Holy smokes.
My, how the turntables.
She came back to WWE, you guys would love this. That's the.
Yeah, if you hear her theme song, you're going to cheer for her. Sasha come back. Card stuck. There we go. Shinsuke Nakamura, Bo Dallas from the B Squad. Becky Lynch on the purple. I don't know what purple's number 2. That might be low. Keith Lee on the auto. Oh my gosh, going to K.
MJF, please.
Mid!
Do you guys remember when Keith Lee had that standoff with Brock Lesnar and everybody thought that Keith Lee was the future of WWE? And then he was a double champ in NXT, and then Vince McMahon got his hands on him and ruined him in like 4 weeks. Keith Lee to 99. Put as much effort into that auto as he... No, I can't. What's this Becky number? Oh god, it's 5 of 5.
Oh, that's a lot.
Going up Caveman, Becky Lynch 5 of 5. Gelman might need that,
Yeah,
honestly.
Gentleman probably would want
Gelman might need that. Becky Lynch 5 of 5. Gelman might be a buyer. Limited edition Keith Lee. Does anybody remember Bearcat Keith Lee? That was a Vince McMahon idea. That was a terrible idea. Becky. Thank you, Beal. I appreciate that.
Beale Street Blues.
It just, there's like a wrestler in the 60s named Bearcat, so Vince was like on this old school kick. He reminds me of Bearcat, whatever his name was. Becky to 5. Last pack of box 1. We have a whole another box. Want to see a Sting or a Triple H auto? Those are going to be your top 2 names on the list for autos. Lashley, Nikki Cross, Bailey,
Shane have autos.
Rick O'Shea. I don't think that's a black 101. No, it's not. Kofi Kingston, 88 of 199. This is why they don't do boxes with like 8 autos anymore, because all 8 were not the greatest. I'd rather have 3 autos and have one of them be good than 8 mid autos. Kofi on card to 199. All right, y'all. You're making me crazy. Final box of the break. We do have a bunch of 1-touches in this one, but I'd love to add a Sting auto to go with it. Sack and the Bulls both lose. I know, Tommy. I had my money on the Bulls and the Kings. How much was this back in the day? So, I recorded a video of this. That's the video on Friday you're going to see. And I was trying to look up what these sold for at MSRP, and I just couldn't find a number. Part of me feels like it was like a $150, $200 box. But I could not find the MSRP on release day. So I kept looking for it. I looked for it for like a half hour, and I couldn't find it. I really wanted to know, because I didn't rip this back in the day. Panini got me into WWE cards. Like, I had a few, and I would buy some singles. But, I would never rip much WWE. Occasionally, yeah, but rip like a blaster at the store or something like that. But Panini, for me, in my opinion, changed the game for WWE cards. I think we might have a red. That might be red. We'll see. Jinder. Don't hinder. Jinder. 200 and 250 is what they sold for. John Cena. That's not. That's just young Sami Zayn right there. Our first auto or mem. Luke Gallows on the mem. 43 of 49. Between 2... Yeah, 200 sounds about right for this product. Makes sense. John Cena for Jay. They did. But Thor, 72.99. Tops, before they had the WWE, or when they had the WWE license before Panini, it was always an afterthought to them. They were always focused on baseball. WWE was just kind of like, every once in a while you get like a Transcendent or a good product, and Chrome some years was good and most years was bad. And that's kind of how it was. They never really took it serious. That kind of looks like Kane to me. What do you guys think? Is that Kane? I'm doubling down on Kane.
You're doubling
No,
down on your wrong.
Kane. It's
It's
Finn
Finn.
Balor. No shoot.
Now
Dash.
you're trying to be comical about being wrong.
Cesaro is gonna be our auto. 42 of 120. Cesaro for C-Man going to Daryl.
One of the death nailers.
Cesaro. That just says Finn Balor, so it goes to F for not Demon Finn. Finn Balor. These are all stickers. None of them are stickers. None of them are stickers. These are all cards. Darth Maul.
I think something about the autos.
Oh, the autos. Yes, they are. The autos are stickers. Yes. We haven't seen an on card yet. Kevin Owens. And that's one of the things about WWE with Topps back in the day. They didn't take it serious. They're all stickers. Very few on card. Oh, boy. Curtis Axel. 1 of 5 Curtis Axel going to C-Men.
That's cool.
1 of 5 purple Curtis Axel for Daryl.
He doesn't have that many autos.
JML seeming to think that that's a banger. Who? Oh, no, don't you dare.
No,
Don't you
no.
dare. B-Team had a banger.
Someone time out Spunky.
Don't
That's
time out
ridiculous.
Spunky. If you've never heard the B-Team's banger theme song, it was so good. These battle scars. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. B-Team was so good. 50-50, Adam Cole. Yeah, he's Mr. Perfect son. Curtis Axel never eliminated from like the 2013 Royal Rumble. 2015 Rumble. He's still in it. He's still in the Rumble. Where it's stuck together. Rusev. He's coming back. Leo Rush. Jimmy. Bailey on the canvas. Natalia on the auto. 86 of 199. Natty. Natty fans. Axel 26 Rumble champ. Non-numbered, not a artist proof. You think Cosmic Chrome is selling out on Friday? Yes. Do I think Cosmic Chrome is a good product? No. No guaranteed auto. Why would I spend 400 on that versus Finest being 300 bucks? Rusev on the orange. Andrade Cien Almas. Give me your auto. Andrade for Amen, 32 of 50.
Is that Aleister Black?
That's Aleister Black. Kurt Angle. And Rick O'Shea on the canvas. Any more football tonight? Nothing being added to the website tonight. We're running pretty much right on schedule. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 breaks left. Putting us here till like 3 in the morning. JML back tomorrow. That's Aleister Black. JML going to be live at 5 p.m. We're doing something on Friday. Details to come Friday. And then live both Saturday and Sunday. So do not plan to add anything to the website. Johnny Gargano. Ronda Rousey. Carmella. Miz. Zack Ryder on the mem. 3650. Zack Ryder. Cosmic is a war crime. Oh, the Adam Cole was on card. Yeah, so the Adam Cole, the Shayna Baszler, not all of them are stickers, but most are. Most are stickers. Woo woo woo.
I think the NXT might be all on card. Or most of the NXT.
We have another canvas here. Samoa Joe. Andrade. Triple H. What is that gear? Oh my god, there's so much Natalia, it's comical. 36 of 50, Natalia, our third Natalia auto, I think. And Jeff Hardy on the canvas.
Jeff Harvey.
That's a John Moxley gear. The canvas looked awesome. Natty. Ryder song was a banger. Yeah, it was. God, we have 3 packs left. We have not seen a big auto. Just one. All we're asking for is one big auto. Alexa Bliss. Billy Kay. Carl Anderson.
That's right.
There's a Sting. We haven't seen a blue yet either. I wonder what that's number 2. Oh, JML's a buyer. Maurice.
Oh.
158 of 199 on card. Maurice going to M&W. David P.
David. That's on card.
It is on card, yeah.
I want it.
JML buyer. He had a nerd rope moment. Sting is going to be number 20 of 25 for S-Men going to Breaking.
It might be close to
MSRP was $89.99 on release date. There we go. Thank you, Paul. Where did you find that? Where did you find that? Checklist. Dang, I didn't look there. That's Roman Reigns.
Come on.
It's Seth Rollins. It's Seth Rollins.
Franklin Rollins.
That's not Roman Reigns. Big E and Cedric Alexander. Curtis Axel.
Yes.
Again. 110 of 199. Elias. This is a perfect... Geez, 2 boxes and we haven't gotten one good auto. Well, thankfully we have more boxes, but... Man, we only have one touch from this product, and that was the Becky to 5. I do know that the canvases sell between like 10 and 20 bucks, depending on who it is. But not the greatest boxes. This is going to be your final pack of the break. Not the greatest boxes. Seamen all over this product. Oh, boy. Card stuck together, being 6 years old. All right, we'll handle it when we get there. Lacey Evans, Ember Moon, Bobby Roode. Our auto is Leo Rush. And yeah, it's literally stuck to the other card. Sarah Logan on the back.
Oh, rest in peace. No.
No,
Sarah Lee is the rest in peace.
Sarah Lee is the rest of me. Literally, look.
What in the
Look at that. I literally cannot get these two unstuck from each other. I can if I try. Look at this. All right, might up. There we go. Glad it's not a 101. 60 of 99, and there's the Sarah Logan.
This is rookie.
Leo Rush rookie card. Ah, those 2 boxes sucked. I agree. Those are not two memorable boxes. Huge break. We did have 5 1-touches. Let's take a look. We will do another break with this stuff maybe Sunday night. I don't think I have it slated for Friday or Saturday. We'll see. We gotta be good autos, right? Like, we can't just open up box after box of Natalia autos and Curtis Axel autos, right? Cesaro, Kofi. That's why they shouldn't do an 8 autograph box for a couple $100. You get a lot of autos you just don't want. I recently acquired them in a trade with Firehand, so if all the boxes suck, you can go email Chad from Firehand Cards. Tell him you're a monster. It's tough, right? Because like pretty much the problem with doing any older box, even basketball, is, you know, older rookie classes or older product, like a lot of the guys in those products are like long gone. They're not doing anything on TV right now. So it's not just like the product is, you know, not just like the autos are like, they could maybe do something, you know, maybe it's an Alba Fire auto or something, you know. It's literally like, no, they're never going to do anything. So that's why you do like older basketball, and the rookie classes are all very defined. If you do 18-19, you know, a lot of those guys from the 18-19 class aren't in the league anymore. So you're just looking for like Luka, Shea, maybe DeAndre Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr. I think is in that checklist, and that's like it. Like everybody else is just like not doing anything. They're 6 years into their career, so you know, their careers were very defined at this point. We did have 5 1-touches. Trae Young. I forgot about Trae Young. Everybody forgets about Trae Young. He's forgetting about Atlanta. He wants out. Becky Lynch, 5 of 5. We have the WrestleMania of John Cena. We have the Lyra Valkyria to 2. We have the Seth freaking Rollins to 2. Jey Uso to 25. And the Rhea Ripley patch to 25. That's going to do it for your break.